Happy Turtle Box Tuesday, everybody. This is Ken. We're out in the shop today, and we're going to continue with episode 2 of shaping and working a neck. Now, we're going to backtrack just a little bit because I neglected to tell you two things. So, what we're going to do is we're going to change the box, and I'll show you the box in a second. And we're also going to put a heel on it. Okay, you see this thing right here? That's a heel. All right. It adds more stability and makes it look like a real guitar. And they are real guitars. So I'll show you how we're going to do that in just a second. Okay, as you recall, last week we started shaping the neck and making it rounder. And we're going to do a little bit more of that today because we're going to add a heel onto it. Okay, so in order to add a heel on it, I need to shorten up the box a little bit because the other box was kind of long. So what we're going to do, I traded up the all Cuban box for a really good box. It's all wood. And it's my father's box. So again, what I did was I measured out on top of the box here where everything's going to be. Okay, so you can see those two marks. There's 3 marks actually. That mark in the middle there, on this mark right here, the one there, is going to be where the embedded piezo pickup goes. Okay, so this is the space and where the box is going to be. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take another piece of wood, and I measured it up so we have a little bit sticking out here, and I'm going to saw this up, and we're going to make a heel. Let me show you how that's done. Okay, I've made my measurement. So what we're going to be using 2 saws. I'm going to cut the length with the table saw, and then we're going to use the miter saw to cut a little angle in it that we're going to sand up and shape later. But when we're always using power tools, remember, we need to protect our ears. Huh? What? We need to protect our eyes. And we also need to protect our lungs to make sure we don't get anything, we don't breathe anything in, all right? So here we go. This thing's really loud. Ta-da! Here's our heel. Next we're going to cut a 45 in it. We'll show you that in a second. Okay, we've got our piece for the heel. We've got our miter saw. It's set at a 45-degree angle. We're going to place it like this so we can get the proper cut we need. And I'm just going to eyeball this because I don't need to have a certain length on this heel. I'm just going to eyeball it. So here we go. Ta-da! There's a heel. I'll show you what it looks like next. Hey, you're getting too close. Okay, so now that we have our heel and our neck, this is what we're going to do next. So the back half of the heel is going to stay inside of the box for support. So what we'll do is we'll line it up, and then we're going to glue it and clamp it so it looks like this. Okay, we've got clamps. We've got glue. We've got this awesome Cleveland Columbia C44 vise. This thing was forged by mythical creatures using the sun. And what we do is we put the neck in here so we can have a sturdy base to measure this out and to glue it up and to clamp it. And that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, it's all glued up, it's all clamped up. Now you need to take a rag and wipe off all the excess glue, especially around the portion of the heel that will be outside of the box, because we're going to shape that up and make it look really nice. Okay, at this point I'm going to let the glue dry up for 24 hours. And then we'll continue on with the shaping. And so that's what we'll do next week. We'll continue with the shaping, and then we'll work on the box. Okay? So once again, thanks for joining me on Turtle Box Tuesday. We will see you next Turtle Box Tuesday for more on how to make a Turtle Box guitar. Au revoir.